Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. This is our Path of the Herald, or Path of the Damned Herald run. I think this is episode 33. Yes, it is episode 33. Ooh, got naked real quick. Okay, we are in the old city, and we have some kind of tough fights that we've, a couple of tough fights that we've done, a couple of tough fights that we've had to avoid. There's one down here that has the flesh golem, basically, that we're having to avoid right now. And there's another one at the one where you get the other conch. I think, though, we only need one conch to proceed. So I'm gonna save real quick. I'm actually gonna save. I'm gonna hard save. Have conch. Don't lose. Okay. Next to the sealed door is a statue of a woman, cracked and overgrown with moss. Both of her arms are extended towards you, but one of her hands is missing. You notice a rushing, whispering sound coming from your pack. It's the cornet of waves, a sound like a gentle crashing surf is coming from the conch. Inspect the statue. It looks like a Huana representation of Andra. Her robes hang like sheets of water, pooling around her feet like rippling currents. You examine the spot where her missing hand should be, yet the stone of her empty sleeve feels smooth, as if her sculptor had never shaped a hand there to begin with. Her only hand is open, palm up, as if to receive something. Place the conch in the statue's opened hand. As you do, the thunderous percussive music of a stormy sea spills out from the conch. It rises into a wordless melody that reminds you of the voices from underwater. Pets. Kitty pet pets. Kitty pet pets. How's it going? As the song reaches its crescendo, a deeper rumble fills the air and rattles through your bones. You take the shell back as the music fades. Okay, so we do keep the conch, that's important. And the door is open. Ah, right. I had forgotten about the big grub. The big grub. Okay, we absolutely have to sleep. There's no way we can fight with Seraphim the way that he is. Let's see if we can't rest. In so resting, potentially utilize some good sturf. Captain's Banquet obviously being the strongest thing that we have. Mariner's Porridge could be good. It's rice. Just less damage taken, honestly, could be pretty strong for us right now. Hiwa Snapper is really good. Much of the rice did we have? We're actually just gonna... Well, I don't need rice on her, likely. Go on these three. Then on her, let's actually give her a Koiki fruit. And let's give... that's only healing received, so less interesting than I thought. But let's give him some fine Adiran meat. About that. Yeah, sure. Rest. See how that goes. The pet pets. Indeed, the pet pet. Bodie bodie. Here, I even give
permission to speak
some pet
freely.
pets. And see her back here. Okay, cool, great.
Captain.
We have rested. Ooh, we've got to talk to Maya.
I should come clean about something, Captain.
Maya scratches the back of her head, sighing. Speak your mind.
Atsura didn't set me loose just so I could stay busy. Fact of the matter is, he gave me a job to do. I've got this stack of missives I need to deliver. Noble errand, right?
She shows you a small collection of scrolls in her pack, all judiciously sealed with the sigil of the Royal Deadfire Company.
The company has a lot of people working away from headquarters, and Atsura trusted me to get these in the right hands. I hope that isn't a problem.
I'll see that we make the deliveries in good time.
Appreciate it, Captain. You'd be doing Atsura and the company a big favor.
She grins.
This one's bound for Harama, and acquaintance. Good sailor. He's somewhere off in Tikawara.
He holds up a single scroll.
And these are for Tuaha, an old friend stationed in Port Maje. You meet some strange types in the Navy.
I had some questions.
I've got some answers.
No, I don't.
Yes?
Fantastic.
Certainly.
Okay.
Really been making...
All right. So this is going to be fun.
Merla. Should
I actually don't think I want you to. I want you to use this. I want you this. I want you to I think actually throw down I'm just gonna have him attack actually. I want you to come over here and kill these grub burrows.
those little grubs turn into beetles or something?
Okay.
Ow. This thing gets so big.
Okay, fantastic.
You were saying?
Need okay. You've got
Oh, got it.
It will be so.
nice. Okay, so the grubbers are dealt with. So we want to go ahead and mark this cave grub.
No need to ask twice. Makes no difference.
Nice bounces. Very nice bounces. That's... And... we're actually okay with this.
Nothing I can do.
Gotta escape.
You were saying?
Death take you. It is no use. I cannot get through.
Me too.
Nice.
Come on.
Damn.
Captain. Not a problem, Captain.
Okay, so if we get the gouging counterstrike on, that's gonna stick for the rest of the battle. We're actually relatively okay here. Drop this. She still has discipline strikes up. That's good. Just have at it.
It's no use.
How good, I say. Me too.
You were saying? Aye, aye. You were saying?
You have my attention.
Madiko, I need to try something else.
What say? The horse. Me too.
That
Might as well be hitting the water. Speak freely. For the wrong Anui.
Second try, I say.
I'm no help here.
Speak your mind. Aye, aye.
Actually, kind of want to steal this kill with him.
Consider it right. Fucked.
Nice. So that should have actually given him bloodlust.
Madiko,
I'm
I need
listening.
to try something else.
You see that, Ishi?
Me too.
Alright, we're kind of okay at this point, I think.
Might as well be hitting the water.
That's on me.
Ahoy.
I'm here.
Me too. It makes no difference.
You see that, Ishi?
Ooh. I'm sneezy. Goodness gracious.
Me too.
Can't get a clean hit.
Damn.
Stand together.
This will not do.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Aye. Fare thee well, Cog Swabber.
Cog Swabber.
Man,
Ooh, damn.
this is testing my endurance.
You see that, Ishi?
No!
It makes no difference. Me too.
Ah, she's fine. He almost dead. The giant cave grub falls before me. That thing is fucking kind of big and scary, honestly. We get a Valoon, a Peridot, some larva. Sweet.
Absolutely. Indeed.
Onyx Jade, Potion of Elemental. This mural depicts this mural.
Kaizo, the origin of all Huana. I say it feels close enough to touch.
The mural depicts the tempestuous waters said to surround the legendary city of Ukaizo. Ah, this is where we need both of the... Check the conch. Cracks, mold, and grime vein the stone. The carving looks ancient, and it feels that way too, smooth with wear. Yet as you run your hands along the stone, you feel a cool whisper of air. It feels like there's a draft coming from the other side. Place the conch in one hand. As you do, the thunderous percussive music of stormy sea spills out from the conch. It rises into a wordless melody that reminds you of voices heard from underwater. Conch glows. Perhaps it's a trick of the shadow, but the stone hand seems to tighten around it. Uh-oh. Take the conch back. As you remove the shell from the socket, its glow dims and its music fades.
Yes? I'd be glad to.
Easy peasy. So, we did that. Now, of course, part of the issue is are we strong enough to try to take on something like this? That was a 3-star or 3 skull, right? Can we take on something like the 3 skull red over here with all the other shit that we've got happening? And I think the answer is potentially no. If we were level 10, I think the answer might be yes. But we are a little ways away from 10. Got 405 experience for the quest update. We got 5,250 experience for the bestiary, but this is split, right? So that's 1,000 for everyone. We would need another 4 fights like that to be able to level just our main character, and I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, unfortunately. So let's go to the Old City Ruins, and we'll explore that area, and we'll see what we can get up to. Up to. And we'll go from there. Alright, so another zone. I think we want to go ahead and start scouting with Maya. Ooh, also, I think we need to, well, we have to head back to the other place anyways. Because we didn't find what's his face's body. We skipped his soul it was after the very first fight, basically. We just ignored it pretty much. Hidden object found.
We here.
Hey,
Oh
stop!
shit, it's
What are you
mode
doing,
wear.
you fat fingered oaf? Put me down!
The sword twists and turns in your hand, trying in vain to wriggle out of your grasp. The word modeware is etched and gilded at the base of the blade. How are you talking?
How are you talking?
It mimics your voice in a mocking, sing-song manner. Modeware huffs in irritation and turns over in your hand.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm waiting for someone very important who is definitely coming back any day now, and you won't want to be here when she does.
Metaphysics. The master animancer responsible for your condition, I presume.
No, that would be a man known across Aora as the Great Wizard. None of your fucking business. Have you heard of him?
Nice.
I'm waiting for my owner, obviously.
Modware groans.
It's really a wonder you've managed to survive to the ripe old age of whatever you are, being this stupid.
A belligerent sword. Fascinating.
But my owner, she was really great. I mean, is really great. Her calluses felt so good on my grip. Oh, I can do things with a sword you wouldn't believe.
Alright. Athletics. Show me. I'm a quick study. Modware makes dramatic retching noises, pretending to throw up.
Actually, even though you're clearly little more than a ham-handed half-wit, maybe you can do something for me.
Uh-huh. Take you.
I'll let you handle me, but only under one condition. You have to help me find my owner. Okay?
A sentient sword, man. I need to throw a sentient sword into one of my games sooner rather than later. Not necessarily a sword, but a sentient object. Oh, actually, I guess I technically had one of those already. Anyways, it presses itself into your palm, slowly warming to your touch. It's a deal.
But only until you find my owner. You got that?
You have the sword, testing its weight. It's a finely wrought weapon, though it has seen better days. All it needs is a bit of polishing. Scabbard it and continue on your way. Modware! I forgot about that fucker. I honestly did. Holy shit. Modware. The sword, soulbound. Soulbound items are unique items that can magically bond with the soul of a single character. Once bound, the item can only be used by that character unless the bond is severed. A soulbound item will increase in power as the wielder completes certain requirements specified in the item's description. Most soulbound items can only bond with characters of certain classes. If the bond to a soulbound item is ever severed, it will lose all of the abilities it has gained over time. So, Modware, wrought of fine steel and engraved with gilded Eld Adiran runes that read Modware. This blade would have been a fashionable Deerwooden noble's favored accessory 20 years ago. Time has been rather unkind to it, however. The delicate filigree relief in its pommel has been scored by accident and violence, and the tightly wound leather of its hilt is stained with patches of old blood. For all that, the blade itself is sharp and curiously warm to the touch. The tongue of the soul inside is sharper still. Where it's from and who might have forged it are mysteries the sword has little interest in illuminating, though it does speak with a lively Deerwooden twang, a fact that tells you more about its origins than it has any intention of doing itself. So, it has Jealous, so only the Watcher can use it. It has Emotional, so plus 20% damage dealt as burn when above 50% health, and plus 20% damage dealt as freeze when below 50% health. So that's interesting. Alright, cool. Toss that over there. We might end up using that instead of the Gladiator Sword. The Gladiator Sword just has some additional, oh, it has Scrim, right? Plus 10% melee damage when wielded with a shield, and plus 5 deflection when wielded with a shield. So, it's a little better in that scenario than Modware. But we might, I mean, Modware is something that we might end up using regardless. And we might as well bind it because it's only usable by the Watcher anyways. So, there's no... Bind it to what class? Does it matter what class we bind it to? I find that curious. Pillars of Eternity. Maybe it gives us different stuff if it's a different class. Bound to a different class. Modware. What do we've got? Any class. I'm not seeing any like particular issues or anything like that. Is it worth trying to go through the scenario and leveling it up? So killing one Kith gets us Eager Lover, which is +2 action speed on scoring a hit until the end of combat, stacks 15 times, so 30% increased action speed. That's pretty great, actually. The next one is deal 1500 damage to Kith enemies, and that will automatically give us Exceptional. The next one is kill 25 Kith enemies, and that will give us Experimentation, which grants Bottoms Up. A Stun. Okay, so basically just gives us a stun that does crush and shock damage. Cool. And then the final one gives us Superb automatically and gives us True Independence, which makes us immune to Charm, Confused, and Domination. So I don't think Modeware is what we would want to use as our like final build, but you know, I think we'll play around with it. Lantus, Odie, you are given the pets. Here, the Lantus. He's like, okay, I take them. How's it going, Jake? All right, so we'll leave that there. We'll mess around with Modeware some more later.
Give me the order.
Mouth char. A fine hatchet. And some other stuff. Great. So that was cool. I completely forgot about Modeware. Modeware. So we've got Dargul there. With some rot flesh there. So we're gonna have to like, I don't like the lines of sight that we're having to deal with here.
Can't hide
So.
from me. Can't hide.
More Darguls.
Can't hide from me.
A Wraith. An Essence Battery. Oh.
You were give me the order.
I feel like we kind of just
Captain?
have to start this fight here. This, that's.
As you wish. Nothing I can do.
Death to those who oppose the republics.
Still got it.
Nice. Okay. So we've got this Wraith, which I think is probably just gonna be fine. Not sure we actually have to do anything special this fight. People.
Does not work.
Just like that. Oh, that's the stuff.
Oh, I forgot Modeware just goes like ham.
Afraid not, Captain.
Speak your mind. It's no use. Me too.
Where they build and saw with
That's embarrassing.
Oh, that's really bad, actually. That's real. Oh, well, things just got complicated. Things just got complicated. Yeah, they did.
Oh, good.
I need to try something else.
Not sure how I feel about this.
Okay, we got all of the pestilence done. That's good.
Second
Que filmes mito. Nothing I can do.
What's that guy doing? Don't know, but I don't like it.
Yes, too slow.
That's Skulltrack like hurting other people? Is he blowing other people up in order to like do stuff? Interesting if he is.
You see that, Ishi?
This will not do.
I suppose it can't be helped.
Yo. Oh.
Aye.
Oh. He just died right there at the end.
Good.
Was not expecting that.
No, I cannot do that.
Right between the eyes.
Damn, that worked out pretty well.
You were saying?
Nice. All right. Tank mode is I think gone well.
Captain?
We have had pretty good results when it comes to
You were saying?
main
Easily
character
done.
tanking.
Can't take all the credit.
All right, that doesn't. I wonder why it does that. Why it when she goes sickened,
Speak freely. Can do.
it
Ishi.
it
Quiet
suddenly
time.
just makes me have to use everyone. I don't know why it does that.
What did you find, Ishi?
Potion of the focused mind and some lockpit.
Still as a pond.
Still as a pond, you say?
Can't hide.
Alright, more Skulldraks. No problemo. I mean, potential problemo, but hopefully no real problemo. I doubt that we're gonna get
Ishi.
enough
You were-
experience
Aye, aye.
for this. Okay, if we end up having to come back, we end up having to come back. Is what it is.
You were saying? Can't hide. From me.
don't really know what's going on there. Meh, boop.
Can't hide from me.
More Skulldrax. Goodness. Alright. I feel like if we want to do this eastern part, we've just got to do it.
I'm listening. Can do.
I'm here. Stand together!
Queen.
Okay, we've got a Rotgast, we've got a bunch of cave grubs.
Right between the eyes.
Come on.
Oh, damn. Let's see if I can get that off on myself. Then that.
I'm alright.
Okay. Yep. Alright, things going a little fast for what I want. Do a jump over here. I wish that was actually a disengage like it feels like it's supposed to be. Stop trying to cast stuff.
That's embarrassing.
Go block these guys. Oh, that's rough.
This does not work.
Slow.
These distractions.
That's really bad.
These distractions.
I need help here.
Keeps fucking like knocking my ass out of that shit. I almost feel like we just go shapeshift because we're not getting any fucking spells off.
It makes no difference.
Can you get engaged by anything? That's fucking horseshit. Like, you're engaged by stuff. Stop chasing me. Like, fuck you. Piece of shit. You press off shut. I don't really know what to do about fucking his ass going down. Maybe I can bounce.
Is that you?
Bounced. It just doesn't matter.
Lost too
Getting
much
slapped. I should have done this from the very beginning.
Just like
Me too.
Gonna get interrupted again. It didn't. Huh.
Too slow.
See if I can get a regen up, and see if I can get another lay on hands up.
See honor.
Get this fucking bat off me.
Mo, how good I say.
Too slow.
Now, why would you target that guy way the fuck over there?
Funny how you only miss
Okay.
blood with
Nothing I can do.
Off of her. I'm gonna be able to swap anything on in combat, am I? Yeah, you can't change that. Fuck. I guess. Actually, just shoot this guy and hopefully don't die. That and.
oh good.
This is fucking rough, man.
Still got it.
Madico, I need to try something
Or
else.
try to go assassinate things.
I've got this, Captain.
Hey, Cap Drago, how's it going? Yeah, I'll be fine. It's just a rough fight. We got ads. We got Greater Earthblight ads. And they're kicking my ass. If I can stabilize and get a couple of them killed off, though, we should be fine. I actually needed you to cast that. Who's gonna go down? I'm working on it with Maya right now.
Aye, aye. For the wrong and
Makes no
new.
difference.
I keep attracting cave bats from down here, though, and that is a huge problem.
Oh good.
Oh, that's real bad.
Be a rare tick from feeding the fishes.
This does not work.
See you, Maz.
That.
Too, man.
You were saying?
Ahoy, ahoy, Maya. 10 pounds, I'll kill more of the bastards than you do.
Alright, cool.
Speak freely.
I need to kill this cave grub.
Madico, I need to try
That's on
something
me.
else.
Doifa, doifa.
It makes no difference.
Oh good.
Oif. Ruv.
Might as well be hitting the water.
Just like
Can do. For the wrong and new.
All right.
Still got it.
Damn, that was tough.
good.
You were saying? For the homeland.
Goodness gracious. That was a fucking hard ass fight.
I'm no help here.
See you, Mars.
Just like that.
What for, Cap? See you, Mars.
Second try, I say.
It got. Woo.
I am ready.
All right, bunch of earth elemental stuff.
Eyes open.
Damn. I think some of those bats were up from the Skulldrak fight,
Happily.
which made this fight more difficult, but that's going to make that fight easier, I think, in the grand scheme of things. So, pain in my ass, but, you know, it's fun. Ah, there's Lone Survivor, because, so he got to this point and was like, wait, there's still shit here. So he didn't continue onwards. Which is good for him, because if he had...
Can't see you, you sneaky bastard.
We're just gonna let him go. We should be fine. Oh, we've got one coming in from the side. I will intercept here.
Can do.
Actually have Maya focus on this one, so that afterwards... No, I don't want you doing... What is that? Confused and shaken? No, I want you to do flank. Flank that guy.
See you, Mars. Me too, man.
Very nice. And... other than that, we should be okay. Let's run in here real quick. I put a nice regen on, and we'll go ahead and just heal myself, make sure I don't die. Because these Skulldrak do hit a little hard.
Speak your mind.
I feel.
Now you be right.
Fuck
screwed.
yeah.
Speak freely.
Makes
Aye,
no
aye.
difference.
For the wrong and newy. You were saying?
Just like that.
It's no use.
Nice. Actually, don't mind. No, I would rather you just attack.
Cleaving it to the
Yes, that
brisket.
will do, I say.
Y'all, chill out. Don't need. I need the AI to not be all like, "Oh God, someone's dying." Yeah, I'm aware someone's dying. It's fine.
See you, Mars. Me too, man.
All part of the plan. Stop.
Yeah.
What's Akira? It is no problem.
Show me where to bite.
Oh, good.
Nothing I can do.
AI.
You were saying?
Easy peasy fight.
Come on.
You were saying? Just say the word.
Hey, good. Alright. Cave grub layer. I think we head back up to here. Want to clear everything out before we talk to
Slippery as an eel.
the lone survivor again.
Yourself a look at that, mate.
What's this? The elf jumps back as the door opens. She has her weapon raised, ready to attack, but seeing you, she slowly lowers it.
It's you. But how'd you get through there?
Gwynfin. Who is Gwynfin? She peers through the door, looking at the shrine on the other side.
Is that it?
She growls in exasperation, looking past you. What exactly are you looking for?
There's an old temple of Andra. Dario said it was just past this door.
She looks around as if hoping to find something she missed. I found the old temple in a flooded spot where the falls meet.
Good work. I'll make sure no one else disturbs it.
She claps you on the shoulder.
Meantime, Dario will be pleased to hear the news. How about you go tell him and collect your reward?
What does he want with a mosaic of Ukaizo? Her smile freezes on her face.
Dario's the only one to talk about Dario's business. If I was you, I'd forget about this and take my pay. But it's your neck.
He shrugs.
Well, it's a good thing I paid extra close attention to that mural before it vanished forever.
Maya rolls her eyes. Aww.
You were saying? Can do.
Alright, so we have a way out. Cool.
Your order? Ishi. Quiet time.
See if we can't pickpocket Gwynfin real quick. Hey, a fine dagger.
Captain, you were saying?
Take that.
Be cautious. Be gone.
I can't see you, you sneaky bastard.
Okay. Got some final little skulldraks. It looks like maybe we sniped, like these were probably a part of this whole section. I think was supposed to be a big skulldrak and bat fight, but our what is that called?
Yes, Captain.
Our Rejoice My Comrades, the bouncing heel, right? Pulled a bunch of people
You need
earlier.
something?
So, you know,
Deal done so well.
this shouldn't be any issue.
Captain.
This does not work.
That's embarrassing.
You be owing me that drink, Maya.
Nice.
Ahoy. Done and done.
Done and done. Stuff for that. Pretty cool. Alright, sweet. This area was pretty quick to get through. So let's head back to the lone survivor. We'll stealth up, see if we can't steal from him, and then... Shh.
Let's go.
Incredible. You're not
Damn.
unscathed. Not even a smidge.
Yeah, we strong.
Saying?
Well, we're still alive. What's next for our daring escape plan?
Are you injured? How are you holding up?
Me? I've been through worse, and I'm tuned to survive.
With a half-forced grin, he stretches to model a clearly lean-muscled and agile physique, but mid-arc he winces and palms a gash on his arm, ruining the effect. You need healing.
I'm good with the thread and needle. Give me half a chance to get out of here, and I'll be fine.
I've opened a passage through the ruins of a temple in a lower area. He rubs the stale-smelling sweat from the back of his neck, face slack with relief. His eyes crinkle in brief uncertainty, but it ebbs just as quickly.
Then I'll make it. I know I'd hoped, but honestly, I didn't really expect you'd help me.
I can't turn a blind eye to someone in need. A wistful smile twists across his dirty face.
I owe you, friend. If you're of a mind, meet with me in Port Maje. I'll make it worth your while.
Wonder how entertaining a choice-driven game like this would be if you did a playthrough where you had to roll for every response. Oh, like if I lit like a chat vote system, like I'd be super down for that. There are some games like this, or there's another game called Tyranny, which is a lot shorter, but it's still an isometric CRPG. That I think would be really cool to play with the community, where the community votes. Like, if I ever get big enough to have a group of people, not even like a huge group, just like 10 or 15 people that are consistently there and willing to vote, I'd absolutely do that. I think it'd be really awesome. I'm assuming that's what you mean by when you say roll for every response. Otherwise, like if you mean I had to roll, I think that would get tedious as fuck. I owe you, friend. If you're of mind, meet with me in Port Maje. I'll make it worth your while. Okay, cool. Too sore to rush for it, he secures his pack with careful motions, and with a final nod to you, eases out into the darkness. Fuck yeah. Cool. We earned 250 experience for that.
Let's go.
Nice. Alright, we should be good to head back to the other one. This cavern ascends, narrowly tapering towards a dim light on the other side of the tunnel. Climb through the passage. This should take us back to the first section of the old city. Lippo Dippin' Dots! She's just staring at me like, what? Like, I'm not gonna come to you. So we want to actually head up here, because this is, what's his face? And we, as a watcher, we could have talked to a soul, but I did not do that. So we want to do that. And then I think we're probably going to try out the big fight with the flesh golem. And see how that goes. If that doesn't go well, then we're probably just going to leave this area and come back after we get a level. Because we've got fights here with a bunch of reds. We've got two fights. The one below us here that has two reds in it. And then the fight that we're going to try to do here in a second. Hey, there's a Lippo. There's a Rippo. You want to play? She says, I want to dig pop up. I want to dig. Gonna roll. I roll pop. I roll pop. So we'll see how that goes.
Indeed.
This body has been savaged by many claws and fangs. A cloud of essence hangs over it. You recognize it as belonging to Bataro, the man you saw lowered from the gullet earlier. His soul remnant pulses with urgency. Read his soul. You prepare yourself for the now familiar jolt and feel yourself pulled into one of his memories. You're being dragged towards the cage, but you're not looking at it or the darkness below. Soon there will be nothing else for you. Overseer Hitenga is holding the marked coin, the swollen net, and glaring at you. You already tried explaining yourself, but it's no use. He knows where you got it. He tucks it into his pocket. Instead, oh, that's where we got the swollen net. I forgot that we pickpocketed him and took it. I absolutely did not remember that. This is how we would have found out that he had it and then known to have pickpocketed him. Instead, I just am pickpocketing everyone. Instead, you look at Biha, furious and heartbroken, where she stands beyond the guards. There's something you need to tell her, but she's so far, receding farther by the second. Recall what it is you need to tell her. You're standing in front of a man. His dark, wizened face reminds you of old leather. The delicate work of embroidery rests in his lap. Aha! He holds out a purse with long, fine fingers. Take it. It's heavy. It's probably more money than you've earned in your entire life. Try not to let it show on your face. You know what to do, the crime lord nods. Please remind me. You will meet our mutual associate near the Adra Mill. She will give you a package. Pay her, and bring this package to the Undercroft. He watches for you for understanding before he continues. My people are particular about security. So show them the swollen net. We'll let you pass. You pat your pocket for the marked coin. Yes, it's there. You leave the lair of Dario the Lean and zip through the Narrows. past the Svefnu-chewing guards, left at the four-way intersection, and left again at the gullet. Your hands are shaking, and you're remembering the rumor Biha told you about, of a merchant captain at the tavern. The money is heavy in your hands. It's a risk. But you realize you've already decided to take it. You approach the tavern with your heart in your mouth, realizing you can't just walk in there holding Dario's purse. You need to hide it. Fortunately, the rubble around you offers plenty of hiding places. When no one is looking, you clear some stones out of one corner, hide the purse beneath it. There. Come back for it once you've made your deal with this Rawatayan. You're almost starting to feel better about it, too. As Bataro walks into the tavern, the memory fades, and you find yourself once more looking at his corpse.
You were saying?
Which, every single part of that, we already did. We already found the money, we already found the swollen net, we already did the quest to send, get passage for Biha and the children. So, you know, it's, what's done is done, I suppose. So, I think we're gonna head this way, but cannot save while you're in combat. Am I in combat? I'm not in combat, I'm just sickened. Gotcha. Understood. We're gonna drop down here. Climb down this paths, etc. Great. Fantastic. We're going to go try out the flesh golem, and we're gonna see how that goes. Fingers crossed. But we will have to do that next time on Pillars of Eternity 2. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're gonna keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye, everybody.